Beneath the Earth's surface, hidden ancient remains and artifacts are being uncovered, revealing secrets from civilizations long past.
Oh yeah, look at that. This is fantastic.
These discoveries, from mummified hands to giant skeletons, open a new door to mysteries waiting to be solved.
Holy crap, and its eye, that's so cool.
I am in Donini in Papua New Guinea, and this is Skull Cave.
Two hikers ventured into a remote cave on Doini Island, New Guinea, known to locals as the Skull Cave in 2017. One of the hikers entered the cave, and what he found confirmed the rumors. Numerous human skulls scattered in the dark, eerie space.
Here's the description of that. You can pause the video if you want.
The discovery was chilling, as the cave lived up to its haunting reputation. With each skull, the mystery deepened. This looked to be a site for ancient rituals or a forgotten burial ground.
Quite an adventure. You gotta hike to it. You gotta earn this one.
Rare discovery.
It seems more likely that this is a baby elongated skull.
In a remarkable find, archaeologists dug the remains of a baby with an elongated skull, a cultural practice tied to high social status. The skull's distinct shape, a result of deliberate head binding, likely began at a very young age, a custom practiced for aesthetic or social reasons. Alongside the baby, the remains of the mother were found, suggesting a royal or high-status burial. This discovery, unique in its rarity, showed ancient burial traditions and the practices surrounding the elite in ancient societies.
They were found buried together.
Ancient asteroid watch.
It's my first watch is an asteroid.
In Argentina, an archaeologist stumbled upon a mysterious artifact, a watch-like object carved from stone and wood. Its dial, visible from both sides, featured intricate ancient patterns that seemed to hold hidden meanings. A unique stone time setter added to its mystery, making it unlike anything seen before. The wooden strap hinted at its wearable design. It looked like an ancient timekeeping device. This curious discovery raises questions about the knowledge and creativity of those who crafted it, leaving experts fascinated by its secrets. Giant skeleton. In a remote part of China, archaeologists dug up a giant skeleton surrounded by ancient relics. The size of the skeleton, far larger than that of any average human, suggests the presence of giants from a distant past, potentially over 5,000 years ago. The discovery was accompanied by intricately crafted relics, which may hint at the significance of this figure in ancient Chinese culture. Was this person a revered leader or perhaps a mythical figure? What do you say? Two-headed giant.
See it, there's a glare. Come on.
In 2017, an antique dealer in Fells Point made an unexpected discovery that left everyone baffled. Buried beneath layers of earth, he found a 12-foot-long giant figure with two heads.
There's the piercing right there.
It held a deep, circular saucer-like object in its hands. No one was able to pinpoint its origin or significance. Was it a rare artifact, a forgotten legend, or something else entirely? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
See it, there's a glare. Come on.
The Terracotta Army.
That was really fascinating part of my archaeological career.
Xi'an, the capital of Shanxi province, stands as a city of rich history, home to China's Terracotta Army. With nearly 13 million residents, it's the largest city in northwest China and a hub for ancient wonders. In 1974, the buried army was discovered in Linton County, where over 8,000 life-size soldiers, 130 chariots, and 670 horses lay hidden since 210 to 209 BCE. These figures were crafted to guard Emperor Qin Shi Huang in the afterlife.
That's really revolutionary, that kind of technology in 2,000 years ago in Qin time.
Beyond warriors, additional pits uncovered non-military terracotta figures such as officials, musicians, and acrobats, revealing a diverse and fascinating glimpse into ancient China's complex rituals and society.
That's unique in China and also unique in the world.
Haunting rituals. Deep within the Acton-Tunicil-Mucknell Cave in Belize, the remains of ancient Maya rituals lie in eerie silence. Revered as a sacred gateway to gods of agriculture and rain, this cave became a site for human sacrifice.
The ancient Maya performed some of their most sacred rituals, including human sacrifice.
Between ceremonial artifacts, skeletons of children and adults are discovered, some positioned on altars. The most chilling find is the Crystal Maiden, a 17-year-old boy whose bones are coated in calcium crystals. Dating back to 250 to 900 AD, these sacrifices were made to appease the god.
The deepest sections of Acton-Tunicil-Mucknell, what we're looking at are the remains of a very young individual, not much older than about 20 and certainly not younger than about 15.
Today, the cave remains accessible only through a challenging swim, preserving its eerie secrets. Ancient tragedy. In 2020, archaeologists in Pompeii found the remains of two men, frozen in time during the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. Found in the staircase of a villa, the bodies were to capture their final moments. One skeleton belonged to a wealthy man, likely in his 30s or 40s, while the other, a younger man aged 18 to 25, was thought to be a servant or enslaved person. These discoveries showed a poignant glimpse into the lives and tragic moments of Pompeii's residents. Alien mummy. During a video shoot in Afghanistan, a team of Russian speakers and locals uncovered something extraordinary in ancient ruins. Hidden among the remnants was a strange alien-like mummy adorned with snake-shaped ornaments on its wrists. The intricate design of the ornament suggested a deep connection to snakes, perhaps as a symbol of worship or a spiritual link. The discovery was maybe a forgotten entity revered by an unknown civilization, or it hinted at something extraterrestrial. The mystery continues to captivate all who hear of it. Ancient coffins. Deep within a cave in the Philippines, around 100 ancient coffins are stacked in a breathtaking sight, 9 layers high. These coffins, believed to be over 500 years old, are carefully positioned at the cave's entrance, allowing sunlight to touch them while protecting them from the elements. The coffins, made from hollowed-out tree trunks or wooden planks, come in various designs, some simple, others intricately carved with symbols of lizards, representing longevity and fertility. The burial rituals were costly, involving sacrifices of chickens, pigs, and caribou. This elaborate and sacred tradition shows a fascinating glimpse into the ancient customs of the region. Mummified crocodile. In 2019, during an excavation at Kubat al-Hawa in Egypt, archaeologists uncovered the mummified remains of a crocodile, dating back over 2,000 years. The discovery has left researchers baffled, as the reason for its burial remains a mystery. While ancient Egyptians revered crocodiles for their connection to the god Sobek, the exact purpose of this specific burial is unclear. Was it part of a ritual, a symbolic offering, or a tribute to the gods? Despite ongoing research, the full significance of this mummified crocodile remains hidden, adding to the many mysteries of ancient Egypt's fascinating burial practices. Ancient Egypt. In an unexpected turn, US Customs agents intercepted a mummy's left hand, part of a nearly 3,000-year-old burial. The hand, stolen by looters, was intended for a Hollywood prop shop, but instead it will be reunited with other ancient artifacts. Among them were a child sarcophagus and a mummy mask, all of which were smuggled into the US for illegal profit. These artifacts from Egypt and the region's turmoil are now being returned to their rightful home. Mammoth discovery. Imagine digging in your field and stumbling upon a discovery that could change history. That's exactly what happened to farmer James Bristle of Chelsea, Michigan in 2018. While digging in his soybean field, he first thought he had found a buried fence post. But as he dug further, it became clear it was one of the ribs of a mammoth. University of Michigan professor Daniel Fisher confirmed the find, and after a full day of excavation, he determined the mammoth was between 11,000 and 15,000 years old.
It was an adult male, probably in its 40s at the time of its death, probably lived between 10,000 and 15,000 years ago.
Fisher believed early humans butchered the mammoth and left it in a pond, likely to preserve its meat. Ancient mummy. Peruvian archaeologists have dug up an astonishing mummy believed to be over 1,000 years old, with some of its skin and hair still intact. Found at the archaeological complex of Cajamarquilla near Lima, the body is thought to belong to an adolescent. Earlier in January, archaeologists found the remains of 8 children and 12 adults, believed to have been part of a ritual sacrifice. As excavation continues, each new find deepens our understanding of the rituals and lives of ancient civilizations in Peru. Cyclopean skull discovery. On a fall day in the Midwest, farmhands came across a massive skull with a strange central eye socket, leading to immediate comparisons to the one-eyed Cyclops of Greek mythology. The skull, standing at 9 feet tall and weighing 6 tons, appeared human-like, but was estimated to be over 3 million years old. Ancient Greeks, upon discovering similar fossils, likely misinterpreted them as evidence of giant man-eating creatures.
The skeleton looked sort of human-like, only much bigger and a little stranger. Next thing you know, bada boom, bada bing, bada bam, you have a Cyclops.
Modern scientists, however, suggest the skulls could be from ancient elephants, with the central nasal cavity resembling an eye socket. This fascinating find shows how myths may have originated from misunderstood prehistoric fossils, blending legend with reality. Golden reptilian statue. Hidden deep within an Egyptian tomb, a discovery left explorers speechless in 2021. An adventurer uncovered a golden statue with an otherworldly design. The figure had its eyes closed and hands joined in a gesture of worship. Intricate patterns adorned its surface, hinting at its cultural or ceremonial importance. It could represent a forgotten deity or a symbol of ancient rituals. Its reptilian appearance adds another layer of intrigue, leaving historians and archaeologists to ponder its origins and significance in ancient Egyptian culture. Mysterious angel statue. In 2023, 2 men found a strange and mysterious statue in Russia. The statue, resembling an angel, stood tall with large wings, its face covered by a cloth, and a shield-like object held in its hands. The men quickly began taking photographs of the unusual find. Realizing the significance of the discovery, they called for a crane to transport the statue to a nearby lab for further examination. Mysterious skeleton. Another new investigation has uncovered a chilling discovery of a 12,000-year-old skeleton of a young girl found deep within a Mexican cave. What makes this find even more intriguing is the strange bone located behind her head, raising many questions about its significance. Why was it placed there, and who put it there? The mystery surrounding this bone suggested that there may be ritualistic or cultural practices at play. As researchers continue their examination, the truth behind this ancient burial may reveal more about the lives and beliefs of those who lived long before us. Mummified man. In a remarkable discovery near Lima, students from San Marcos University, alongside local archaeologists, dug the mummified remains of a man at the Huaca La Florida archaeological site. The excavation began with the discovery of a skull wrapped in cotton, followed by the rest of the body. Archaeologist Miguel Aguilar suggests that the man was likely offered as a human sacrifice during the final stages of the temple's construction on this site. This chilling find sheds light on ancient practices and rituals, adding to the growing understanding of the people who once inhabited this region of Peru. Alien skull. While hiking near a cave entrance, a hiker saw a weird green-colored skull lying on the ground. Its size and shape were unlike any human skull, and intricate carvings adorned its top. What stood out most was an alien figure etched onto the back, leading the hiker to believe it was not of earthly origin. The skull belonged to an alien that had sought refuge in the cave. What do you think? Neanderthal remains. In an exciting discovery, Italian archaeologists found the remains of 9 Neanderthals in Guattari Cave near Rome, showing a rare glimpse into the region's ancient past. The excavation, which began in 2019, confirms the cave's importance in Neanderthal history, following the initial discovery of a skull in 1939. The oldest fossil found dates back between 100,000 and 90,000 years, with others ranging from 50,000 to 68,000 years old. Alongside these remains, bones of elephants, rhinoceroses, and giant deer were also uncovered, telling about the area's rich ecosystem and climate over 50,000 years ago. Petrified giant. Well, have you ever wondered if giants are mere myths or hidden truths in our landscape? A viral video showed that a man driving saw this sight, what appeared to be a petrified giant sitting on a mountainside. Believers argue it could be a Nephilim, Titan, or Jotnar, referencing legends of giants cursed or struck down by divine forces, leaving their bodies as stone. They claim it proves ancient myths of giants once walking the earth. Skeptics counter with scientific explanations, attributing the figure's appearance to natural erosion and random shapes. This discovery links geological formations resembling humans to age-old stories. Hidden relics. In Egypt, a team of archaeologists found a treasure trove of ancient artifacts buried underground. Among the discoveries were several Egyptian coffins, many statues, and countless smaller relics tied to the ancient civilization. The site revealed artifacts that seemed to tell the stories of Egypt's past, a glimpse into their rich culture and beliefs. These relics, carefully preserved over centuries, contribute to the ongoing efforts to understand the complexities of ancient Egyptian life. The findings continue to excite historians and archaeologists. Mystery of sacred bulls. The Serapeum of Alexandria, a vast temple complex spanning over 30,000 square meters, was uncovered almost by accident by archaeologist Mariette. Hidden for centuries, it revealed itself as an underground burial chamber dedicated to sacred bulls. Worshippers of the god Apis believed these animals played a crucial role in the afterlife. What stunned researchers were the massive granite sarcophagi, each weighing over 70 tons arranged in the complex's tunnels. Theories suggest that the bulls may have been embodiments of the god Apis, or symbols of fertility and renewal. Ancient martyr church. In 2019, Israeli archaeologists made an extraordinary discovery of a 1,500-year-old church dedicated to a glorious martyr. Excavations revealed intricate patterns and figures, carved and painted on the church's walls and floor. As the team dug deeper, they found ancient relics and carvings, showing the early Christian history of the region. This church, with its detailed artwork, provides valuable insight into the spiritual life of the time and the reverence for martyrs. Sword in skull. While on an expedition to uncover ancient relics, an explorer's discovery took a chilling turn. As he dug into the earth, he found human skeletons and skulls. One skull in particular stood out. A wooden sword was impaled into it, as though someone had thrust it there before the burial. Who could have placed the sword in this way? Was it a ritual, a form of punishment, or something more sinister? The mystery lingers. Winged mystery.
Dos pares de alas, de las cuales el par superior.
In the depths of the Nazca Desert, among the famous mummies uncovered, one stood out as truly extraordinary. This small winged creature with thin, delicate features had elongated ears and hair on its head. When researchers took it to the lab for analysis, they were stunned. This mummy was over 1,000 years old. Despite numerous tests, its true nature remained a mystery. It could be a human with unusual characteristics, or a completely unknown creature. The combination of its strange features and ancient origin led the world to wonder about the secrets it might still hold.
Par superior o pectoral se hace.
Unicorn discovery. While digging a garden, excavators dug a mysterious skull buried deep in the earth. As they cleaned away the mud, they were stunned to reveal the skull of a creature they never expected to find, a unicorn. Its long, spiral horn was uncovered, perfectly preserved, and it seemed almost too fantastical to be true. Dating back around 60,000 years, the discovery raised more questions than answers. How could such a mythical creature have existed? Was it a species thought to be extinct, or was it something else entirely? This startling find challenges everything we know about ancient creatures and myths. Three-fingered hand. During an excavation, an archaeologist uncovered a mummified hand among ancient relics. The hand, unlike anything seen before, had 3 fingers with a thumb and strange hair-like strands extending from each finger. Researchers, intrigued by its unusual features, quickly transported it to a lab for further examination. Despite its preserved state, the hand belongs to an unknown creature, its origins a complete mystery. The discovery left scientists thinking about ancient beings and forgotten species. Was this a relic of an undiscovered civilization, or perhaps a creature that existed long before human history? Miniature skeleton.
Can somebody please
try to explain what's going on here.
While exploring a hidden underground cave, a man descended a set of ancient stairs and stumbled upon something unexpected. It was a miniature skeleton, perfectly preserved. The tiny remains seemed to be frozen in time, with the skeleton's hands gripping a rock as if trying to prevent itself from falling. The odd position of the skeleton, combined with its size, left the explorer puzzled. It was maybe the remains of a child, or something even more mysterious. The discovery raised more questions than answers. Why was this small figure positioned in such an unusual way, and what story lay behind its burial?
Can somebody please try to explain what's going on here?
Relic discovery. In 2023, archaeologists explored a family's land after hearing rumors of buried artifacts. They used a crane to dig and uncovered a square area filled with water and wooden trunks. As they dug deeper, they found a relic with strange carvings and a coin etched with a face. Inside the relic, they discovered a metallic substance melted by fire. The find raised questions about its origin. Was it destroyed in a ritual or during an ancient event? The burned relic and its coin remain a mystery. Mammoth Cave. Mammoth Cave in the US has long been rumored to be haunted, and chilling proof has finally emerged. An explorer ventured into its dark chambers to uncover the truth behind the eerie tales. What he found confirmed the fears. Human skulls and bones scattered across the cave floor. It wasn't just one or two, there were many hidden in the shadows of the ancient walls. These remains could be victims of a tragic event, or they hint at something even darker. Pompeii victims. Archaeologists in Pompeii discovered the haunting remains of two men, likely in their 50s, frozen in the chaos of Mount Vesuvius's eruption in 79 AD. Found in the house of the painters at work, their finale came from a building collapse caused by the earthquake, unlike others who perished in the ash. One skeleton's raised arm suggested a desperate attempt at self-protection. Buried for centuries near modern Naples, Pompeii's ruins continue to reveal stories of its tragic past. With the last remains found in 2020, ongoing research strives to shed light on the lives lost to this ancient disaster. Priest of Pacopampa. Archaeologists in Peru are unraveling the secrets of a 3,000-year-old discovery of remains that have come to be known as the Priest of Pacopampa. Buried around 1200 BC, the layers of rock surrounding the bones suggest a person of high status, as evidenced by the ceramic pieces and other artifacts found with the remains. What has puzzled researchers is the unusual positioning of the bones, which may hold clues to the priest's role or status within the community. This discovery tells about ancient Peruvian rituals and the significance of such a unique burial. Fleeing Pompeii victim. In a poignant discovery at Pompeii, archaeologists found the skeleton of a man believed to be fleeing the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. Estimated to be over 30 years old, the man was tragically crushed by a large rock hurled by the rumble. His position, facing Vesuvius yet seemingly turning back, suggests he realized the speed of the lava flow too late. Found in a newly excavated area as part of an ongoing project started in 2012. This skeleton offers a heartbreaking glimpse into the chaos and desperation that unfolded during the catastrophic eruption. Mummy with gold tongue. In 2021, archaeologists made an extraordinary discovery of an ancient mummy over 2,000 years old with a gold tongue. The golden tongue led to questions about whether was it a funerary upgrade designed to allow the deceased to speak with the god of death in the afterlife. In many ancient cultures, offering precious items to the dead was believed to ensure their safe passage. The gold tongue, with its symbolic connection to speech and communication, may have served as a powerful ritual item. Ancient biblical scroll. While excavating a site in Israel, archaeologists made this extraordinary discovery of fragments of a biblical scroll dating back around 2,000 years. As they sifted through sand and debris, the ancient text emerged, showing a direct link to the past. This find added to the growing list of significant archaeological discoveries in the region, revealing insights into early Jewish culture and religious practices. These fragments could clear biblical history, giving scholars a chance to better understand the texts that have shaped countless generations. Lost child. Imagine finding a piece of history that takes you back 250,000 years. That's what researchers in South Africa uncovered. It was a fossilized skull belonging to a young Homo naledi. The small black and brown skull, named Letamela, meaning the lost one, belonged to a child who was between 4 and 6 years old when she passed away during the Middle Pleistocene era. Discovered in a cave 30 miles from Johannesburg, Letamela's remains add to the growing collection of Homo naledi fossils, deepening our understanding of these early human ancestors. Greenstone. While exploring the ancient city of Hattusa in Turkey, an explorer uncovered a mysterious green stone estimated to be 3,500 years old. When exposed to sunlight, the side of the stone glowed a vibrant green, while the top remained a darker shade. The unusual appearance looked to be a rare mineral or an artifact with spiritual significance to the ancient Hittites. Regardless of its origins, this stone continues to captivate those who wonder about the ancient civilizations that once thrived in Hattusa. Ancient mummies. In a surprising find in Lima, archaeologists dug 5 pre-Inca mummies on a hill between houses and near a soccer training field. The mummies, believed to be around 1,000 years old, were found covered in plant-based vines, with 4 belonging to minors and 1 to an adult. Surrounded by red pottery and weaving tools, the mummies were linked to the Icma culture, a pre-Inca civilization that thrived around AD 1100 in the Lima valleys. Fossil discovery. In March 2011, construction worker Sean Funk visited the Royal Tyrrell Museum in Alberta, unknowingly on the brink of a historic discovery. While strolling through the museum's dinosaur exhibit, he had no idea that just a week later, his work would contribute to a remarkable find. During excavation, Funk dug a nearly pristine dinosaur fossil, unlike anything previously seen, ported to a lab for further analysis. Shocking discovery. When a tomb sealed for over 2,500 years was opened, archaeologists were met with an unexpected and overwhelming smell. 2 men immediately covered their noses, struggling against the pungent odor that rushed out. Despite the unsettling odor, the contents of the tomb were preserved incredibly well. Among the most remarkable discoveries were the mummies from Chile's Cameron's Valley. These mummies, dating back to over 5,000 BC, are considered some of the earliest preserved human remains ever found. They offer invaluable insights into ancient burial rituals and preservation techniques. Mystery of Baalbek's megaliths. The ancient city of Baalbek in Lebanon continues to astonish researchers with its massive megalithic stones, some weighing as much as jumbo jets. These blocks, placed in precise alignment, challenge our understanding of ancient engineering. The sheer size and craftsmanship of the stones suggest the work of a civilization far ahead of its time. They were maybe built by a lost advanced culture, or these structures may point to something even more extraordinary, such as extraterrestrial involvement. Alien hideaway. While operating an excavator on a remote hill, workers stumbled upon a mysterious hole radiating a yellow-orange glow. As they cautiously ventured inside, they discovered a deep, hidden cave, its walls adorned with strange markings and remains scattered throughout. The eerie glow and the unusual artifacts led to thoughts about whether could this be a site once used by ancient civilizations, or, as some believed, a hiding place for extraterrestrial beings. The remains, seemingly untouched by time, raised more questions than answers. Was this truly a relic of the past, or had something or someone else once called this place home? Fossilized giant. During road repair work in Haewan City, Guangdong, a fascinating discovery was made. Buried within the red rocks and sands, fossilized dinosaur eggs were uncovered, etched into the very earth itself. The most remarkable of these eggs was 5 meters in diameter, an unexpected giant from the past. Known as the home of dinosaurs, Haewan City had already gained a reputation for its prehistoric connections, but this find solidified its place in paleontological history. The discovery provides crucial insight into the world of ancient giants, giving a rare glimpse into a time when these creatures ruled the earth. Mysterious hole. Last week, Charlie and his friends dug a hole on Port Marnock Beach, unknowingly leading to a wave of intrigue. A resident, noticing the size and shape of the hole, said that it might have an astronomical significance. This theory quickly caught the attention of local news outlets, turning the whole into national headlines. Some even suggested it could be linked to ancient practices or celestial alignments. The story spread like wildfire, and while the kids' motives were far less mysterious, just a simple digging adventure, the fascination around their discovery shows how quickly the line between curiosity and mystery can blur. Open discussion. Today's open discussion centered around a routine hike in Wales. A hiker discovered a hidden cave, and what he found inside defied explanation. At first, he saw a headless statue. There were carvings on the surrounding rock. Among the discoveries was a figure that appeared to be either a petrified man or a statue wearing real shoes, an odd detail that raised more questions. Another statue resembled a cyclops or a giant, leaving the hiker baffled. Could this be evidence of ancient civilizations, or perhaps something even more mysterious? The discovery led to curiosity. What do you think these statues and carvings truly represent? Share your thoughts below in the comments.